THR. Powerful, baby. Powerful. Feel the power. Feel it.
Yeah, y'all do this for a shot. All right, one more power shot.
My proudest moment was the announcement of Michael Strahan as the new co-host of Live with Kelly and Michael.
And that was my favorite moment too.
Yeah.
When I came through the door and you ran at me in the confetti, and I'm like,
we were crying.
It felt like something straight out of a movie. And I picked you up, and I just remember holding you up there, and I'm going, after it felt like an eternity, I'm like, oh, I should probably put her down and get started.
When you picked me up, I was like, oh my gosh, that felt so good because my back, I got a good back stretch and a good back crack. It was great. I was like, I hope he does this every day.
I'm available any day, every day.
Great. You should be a chiropractor.
Not a bad backup plan.
We have said from the get-go that we wanted to reimagine the morning.
We say the news is back in the morning, and we try and do the best show every day. We're sort of focused on what's the story we want to do, what interests us, and putting on a good show every day. And if it happens that some of our competitors end up doing the same story as us several days later, that's gratifying that we moved in the right direction.
Hey, maybe let's pull the abs in a little bit. You're gonna have to. Pull the abs in. Take the money out. All right.
A big step. Provides to have sort of a foot in Los Angeles and have access to that creative community and have access to that advertiser community.
Moving to New York has been an adventure. The energy is very different. The people are different, and certainly the industry has a different vibe here than it does in LA.
We started the show saying we want to offer something different and do something different, and I do think we've delivered on that.
When I'm talking to executives at other networks, they will never say on the record, but they say off the record that they watched CBS this morning.
People say that to me too.
You want to name any names?
People from other networks. No, I'm not giving names. We're not crazy.
Oh, you cut me out the picture. Cool. Selfish photographer. My favorite interview was Dolly Parton. I asked her, what's the first thing you do when you wake up? She said, I put on my clothes and I go home. I thought that was
Makes us
good.
laugh every time.
Yes,
He never gets old.
That's why. That's why.
And if you don't give it, oh yeah, ooh Lord. And if you don't give it, oh yeah.
About Tom or about me? How many stomach parasites do you have?
Is that your real hair?
And if you don't give it, oh yeah, ooh Lord. And if you don't give it, oh yeah, ooh Lord. And if you don't give it, oh yeah, ooh Lord. And if you don't give it, oh yeah, ooh Lord.
B-roll. Why do they call it B-roll? What about A?
I know.
How about C?
Thank you, Hollywood Reporter.
We appreciate it. Thanks.